Can shaking exercises improve stress and PTSD? Those who have experienced stress, tension, and trauma know the profound effect they have on your day-to-day life. Traditionally, treatment involves talking therapy and medication, but evidence is emerging that making the body shake using trauma and tension release exercises, or TRE, can also be effective in treating your symptoms. Tension and trauma release exercises, TRE, are a simple, innovative set of exercises that help the body release deeply held stress, tension, and trauma. Following in the wake of yoga, meditation, and mindfulness, TRE is growing in popularity as a means of managing stress. TRE was created by psychologist David Berceli, who had observed communities in the Middle East and Africa that had been traumatized by war. He discovered that by inducing the body's natural tremoring mechanism to release trauma, there was reduced need for psychotherapy or drugs to control post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD. TRE could be taught easily to whole communities and practiced in a group or alone. Berceli has used TRE extensively to support U.S. war veterans in the military. Research studies are underway to measure its efficacy. What is TRE? TRE comprises 7 simple exercises that trigger a natural tremoring reflex in the body. These can be modified to suit people with medical conditions. After doing the exercises, you lie on a mat with your feet drawn up towards the buttocks and your knees apart. The tremoring response begins as you slowly bring the knees together. Tremoring usually begins in the legs and may move up the spine. It's easily controllable if it becomes too vigorous. Afterwards, it's important to rest on the mat to allow your mind and body to settle. This helps to integrate any emotions that may arise. With practice, these muscle tremors can be activated spontaneously without doing the exercises, and people report feeling calm and relaxed after a session. Regular practice might include 2 or 3 sessions a week of 10 to 15 minutes. Why shake? Steve Haynes is a leading TRE provider, teaching in locations worldwide. He says what makes TRE special is that it focuses on relieving stress and trauma by triggering a natural response in the body. Shaking is normal and hugely beneficial, he explains. You see animals do it after stressful encounter, yet we've forgotten how to access it. Under stress, your body is stuck in fight, flight, or freeze, which affects every system in your body. Your heart rate, muscles, and nervous system are all geared up to make you react quickly in response to danger. This response can remain in the body long after the event and becomes chronic. TRE can reset these systems. Haynes likens the nervous system to a guard dog that's on alert to protect us. You can't talk the dog into calming down using logic, but you can soothe it and retrain it over time so that it doesn't overreact, he adds. With TRE, we're soothing the nervous system using a natural body response rather than using psychology and logic or medication. The benefits. As well as assisting in the release of deeply held trauma, TRE can relieve stress and support general well-being, says Deborah Brown, an experienced TRE provider based in Brighton. I've worked with performers who have anxiety about going on stage, and having a little shake beforehand turns off that anxiety response. People also find it useful if they're having a difficult time in a relationship or at work, because TRE lowers anxiety, builds resilience, and reduces feelings of being overwhelmed. Haynes added that TRE may also support sexual function. There's a number of reports where orgasm has become easier for people and their sexual pleasure has increased, he says. Shaking can release tension and tight muscles in the pelvis. And where there's a lack of feeling, it can wake up the body. How to practice TRE safely. Safeguarding and self-regulation are crucial to practicing TRE safely. The key is to take it slowly, cautions Brown. Shake in short sessions to begin with, particularly if trauma, chronic fatigue, or other complex conditions are involved. It may be useful to practice with a professional TRE provider at first who can modify the pace and exercises to suit your condition. And also to do TRE as a companion to talking therapies and other clinical support to make sure there's holding for any strong emotions that might be released. Reported side effects include mild nausea and headaches if you overdo it. But TRE is generally considered to be as safe as any other exercise-based stress release practices such as yoga. TRE can be used to help with a range of conditions, not just PTSD. Martin, who has been using TRE for several years, explains the improvement he's seen in his mental health. He'd been through trauma in his childhood and suffered anxiety and heard that TRE might help. He was in a difficult space emotionally, and the exercises and the shaking took him out of his head and back into his body. He found himself less inclined to panic since doing the TRE and didn't feel as anxious. He said, I've managed to keep up home practice for 4 years now, and you don't have to try to do anything. You just let your body do it for you, he continues. The exercises have also made an impact on Alzadar's life, he explains. He had chronic fatigue syndrome, and the exercise element of the TRE did fatigue him a bit, but now he can shake without doing the exercises. He said that the third time he tried TRE, it really shook, and this vigorous wave went through his body. And that TRE is so powerful and beneficial for me, but it's important to do it gently at a pace that feels right for you. While TRE shouldn't be treated as a miracle cure for trauma, stress, and tension when used in combination with other therapies, it may have a real impact on your overall well-being. We know people often need a combination of approaches to manage stress and trauma, so talk therapies, medications, and the support of a community can all be important with an embodied practice of TRE. If you're pregnant or have complex health needs, then get advice from a doctor first. Disclaimer, this article is for information only and should not be used for diagnosis or treatment of medical conditions. Consult a doctor or other healthcare professional for diagnosis and treatment of medical conditions.